Well, happy how's Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. You're listening to the Entertainer Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Wednesday, April 14th, 2021, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. Lionsgate is giving a glimpse of the new film The Hitman's Wife Bodyguard. The studio shared a teaser trailer for the action comedy Tuesday featuring Ryan Reynolds as bodyguard Michael Bryce. The preview shows Michael, played by Reynolds, taking a sabbatical from being a bodyguard, only to have his vacation interrupted by Sonia Kincaid, played by Selma Hayek, the wife of hitman Darius Kincaid, played by Samuel L. Jackson. Michael and Sonia are then seen teaming up to save Darius, played by Jackson. The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard is a sequel to the 2017 film The Hitman's Bodyguard, which follows Michael as he protects Darius, who was to testify at the International Criminal Court. The new movie is directed by Patrick Hughes, who also directed the first film, and co-stars Frank Grillo, Richard E. Grant, Tom Hopper, Antonio Banderas, and Morgan Freeman. The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard opens in theaters June 16th. Keena Thompson says the Home Alone reboot is very close to being finished. The 42-year-old actor and comedian gave an update on the film during Monday's episode of Watch What Happens Live. Thompson will star with Archie Yates, Rob Delaney, and Ellie Kemper in a reboot of the 1990 Home Alone starring Macaulay Culkin. The reboot is directed by Dan Mezer and will stream on Disney+. On Watch What Happens Live, Thompson said production was delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but is now coming to a close. The star says it was a long shoot. It started in Canada and got shut down, and then we came back around because of the pandemic and stuff, so it's been very splotchy as far as trying to get it done is concerned. He added, I think they're getting very close to finishing it. I did an ADR automatic dialogue replacement for it recently, so that's usually one of the last steps, so it's coming out. Thompson has nothing but praise for Kemper. He says Ellie couldn't be nicer. Thompson also discusses experience with the NBC late-night sketch comedy series Saturday Night Live. Thompson is the longest-running cast member in the show's history. Thompson said his Comeback Barack sketch is one of the sketches he is most proud of. The 2017 sketch helped earn Thompson a Primetime Emmy nomination. In addition, Thompson says Paul McCartney, Tom Hanks, and Dave Chappelle left him starstruck on the show. He says anybody ginormously named or ginormously famed, that is still very cool, like the Paul McCartneys and Tom Hankses and Dave Chappelles. All those kind of people are just uber famous, but down to earth people. Dave Bautista shoots his way through hordes of zombies in Las Vegas in the latest trailer for Netflix's Army of the Dead from director Zack Snyder. In the clip released Tuesday, Bautista portrays former zombie war hero Scott Ward, who was offered the chance to retrieve $200 million from a vault that is located underneath the Vegas Strip. The combat veteran assembles a team that includes Ella Purnell, Omari Hardwick, Anna de la Relega, Theo Rossi, Matthias Suchhofer, Nora Amadenzar, Hikiyuki Sanada, Tig Notaro, Raul Castillo, Huma Qureshi, Samantha Wynn, Michael Cassidy, Richard Centroni, and Garrett Dillahunt. Las Vegas is the site of a zombie outbreak, with the city being walled off from civilization. The team has 32 hours to retrieve the money before the government drops a nuclear bomb onto the site. The group also encounters a new breed of zombies who are smarter, faster, and more organized. Army of the Dead is set to arrive on May 21st on Netflix. Snyder, best known for directing The Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, and the Justice League, also penned the script based off his story with Shay Hatton and Joe B. Harrell. Zack Snyder additionally served as producer along with his wife Deborah Snyder and Wesley Culler. Netflix has also announced an Army of the Dead prequel film and an anime series. And to be announced Tuesday that The Hills: New Beginnings will return May 12th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The cable network released a new trailer showing drama in the new season. The Hills: New Beginnings last aired July 25th, 2019. MTV reunited most of the cast off the 2006-2010 reality series. Audrina Patridge, Ashley Weiler, Brendan Thompson Lee, Brody Jenner, Frankie Delgado, Heidi Pratt, Jesse Weiler, Jennifer Delgado, Justin Bobby Bresca, Kaylin Carter, Spencer Pratt, and Whitney Port return for the new season. The Pratts met on the original series. Carolina Diamora joined them as a new cast member, and original Hills cast member Christy Cavallari will appear, having been absent from New Beginnings Season 1. The new season of The Hills, New Beginnings, finds the cast reuniting after a year of lockdown during the COVID-19 pandemic. The cast members deal with sobriety, plans to start families, and financial burdens caused by the pandemic. An MTV News release also promises that former flames would rekindle their passion, thus causing new drama within the group. Original Hills cast member Laura Conrad is not involved. Vanderpump Rules alum Brittany Cartwright is a new mom. The 32-year-old television personality welcomed her first child, son Cruz Michael, with her husband and former Vanderpump Rules co-star Jax Taylor on Monday. Cartwright shared the news on Tuesday alongside a photo of herself with Taylor and their baby. Cartwright captioned the post yesterday, April 12th at 1:51 p.m. Our lives changed forever in the absolute best way possible. Our beautiful son, Cruz Michael Cachucci, was born, and we have never been more in love. She added, he's the most precious gift, and I'm so blessed to be his mommy. We are so happy. He is a dream come true. Both mommy and baby are doing great. Cartwright and Taylor married in June 2019 and announced in September that they were expecting their first child. Cartwright said on Instagram, Mom and Dad, the love of our lives is coming soon. Cartwright and Taylor starred in the first 8 seasons of Vanderpump Rules. The pair will not return to the Bravo series following Taylor's firing in December. Tennis star Serena Williams has signed a first-look TV deal with Amazon Studios and will star in a new docuseries. Amazon confirmed in the press release Tuesday that Williams will create scripted and unscripted TV projects for Amazon Prime Video, including a docuseries that follows Williams in her personal and professional life. The new series hails from Plum Pictures, Goalhanger Films, and Amazon Studio, and is executive produced by Williams, Patrick Moratolu, Stuart Cabb, and Tony Pastor. She said, I'm very excited to be partnering with Amazon Studios. They are developing some of the most inspiring and important content for a global audience. I have a lot of stories I'm eager to tell, including a continuation of my own, and I look forward to sharing those with the world. The head of Amazon Studios, Jennifer Salk, said that the studio is, quote, incredibly excited to share Williams' journey in the new series. Salk says Serena has transformed her sport and became one of the most inspiring athletes, entrepreneurs, and women of her generation, admired not only for her unmatched prowess on the court, but for her dedication to advocacy as well. Williams announced the deal during an interview with actor Michael B. Jordan for Vanity Fair. Williams says, we are working to create some scripted and non-scripted stuff and just bring really interesting stories that really touch the heart to the screen. She added, I hope to bring really special stories to films and to people's homes. The 23-time Grand Slam tennis champion and 4-time Olympic gold medalist launched her own clothing line in 2018. Celebrity couple Macaulay Culkin and Brenda Song are celebrating the birth of their first child. People confirmed Culkin and Song welcomed a son Dakota Monday in Los Angeles. Culkin and Song named their baby boy Dakota after Culkin's late sister, who died at the age of 29 in December 2008 after being accidentally struck by a car. Esquire also reported the birth. Culkin and Song told the magazine were overjoyed. Culkin and Song were first linked in July 2017 after meeting on the set of the film Changeland, released in 2019. Culkin had nothing but praise for Song in an interview with on the Anna Faris is Unqualified podcast. He says, I'm with a lady right now, and she is so good to me. The actor said without mentioning Song by name. She just does nice things, and I feel like at first I didn't know how to be treated well in that kind of way. It was strange, almost foreign concept. So that kind of thing, I realize it's important to me. Culkin is best known for starring in the first two Home Alone movies. He will appear in American Horror Story double feature, the Fox show's 10th oncoming season. Song is known for portraying London Tippin on the Disney Channel series The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and The Sweet Life of Deck. She now portrays Madison Maxwell on the Hulu series Dollface. The ER cast will reunite this month on the web series Stars in the House. The reunion will air April 22nd at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Stars in the House, a YouTube series hosted by radio personality Seth Rudetsky and producer James Wesley. George Clooney, Noah Weil, Juliana Margulies, Anthony Edwards, Gloria Rubin, Alex Kingston, Goran Visnek, Paul McCrane, Ming-Na Wen, Laura Cerrone, Yvette Freeman, Connie Marie Breslian, CCH Pounder will take part in the event. The special Earth Day episode will benefit the Actors Fund and the global clean water profit Waterkeeper Alliance. Rubin, who played Janine Bulate on ER, is the president of the Waterkeeper Alliance. She said in a statement, "I am absolutely thrilled to be reunited with my ER family for a cause that is so close to my heart, and so grateful to Seth and James for allowing us to use their incredible platform to do so. The reunion will feature the ER cast as they reflect on their time on the show and answer live questions from fans. ER had a 15-season run on NBC from 1994 to 2009. The show was created by author Michael Crichton. Other casts that have reunited on Stars in the House, including Meryl's Place, Frasier, Glee, 30 Rock, and Desperate Housewives. Jay Baruchel has been selected to host the comedy competition series LOL, Last One Laughing Canada for Amazon. The 6-part variety show is based on Japan's Hitachi Masumoto Presents Documental, where comedians try to make each other laugh. The last comic standing will win a grand prize donation to a charity of their choice. The Canadian version will be filmed in Toronto by Insight Productions. Amazon has launched other versions of the series. In Australia, it would host Rebel Wilson, Mexico would host Eugenio de Briz, and France would host Philippe Lachaud, among others. Contestants will be announced at a later date. Burchell said in a statement, "I think we all know that as a contestant I would have last very long, so I appreciate being able to host and not be the first eliminated. The roster of Canadian comedian talents runs deep, and there will be no shortage of hilarious Canadians that will be joining the show as contestants or special guests." Burchell is known for How I Trained Your Dragon series of animated films and the comedies This Is the End, Knocked Up, and Tropic Thunder. Selena Gomez is hosting the Global Citizens' upcoming Vax Live concert, which will feature performances from Jennifer Lopez, Eddie Vedder, the Foo Fighters, J Balvin, and her. Vax Live, a concert to reunite the world, will promote the COVID-19 vaccine and call on world leaders to ensure that vaccines will be available to everyone globally. The event will air across ABC, CBS, YouTube, and iHeartMedia radio stations on May 8th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Fox will also broadcast the concert on the same day at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. YouTube will present an extensive version of, and the extended version will include an additional performance by NCT 127, appearances by YouTube creators Daniel Travisto, Katie Morton, Shoot for Love, Thambi Malaba, and the Try Guys. The show will be pre-taped at the Sophie Stadium in Los Angeles. Gomez said in a statement, "I'm very honored to be hosting Vax Live, the concert to reunite the world. This is a historic moment to encourage people around the world to take the COVID-19 vaccine when it becomes available to them. Call on world leaders to share vaccine doses equitable and to bring people together for a night of music. The 2021 ASCAP Pop Music Awards announced its winners on Tuesday, with The Weeknd winning Songwriter of the Year. The Pop Music Awards, which honors songwriters and publishers, is held annually by the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers. The winners were announced virtually during the COVID-19 pandemic. The Weeknd also took home 2 Most Performed Song awards for Blinding Lights and Heartless. The singer is now a 13-time ASCAP award winner. Post Malone Circle won Song of the Year. The award goes to ASCAP members Louis Bell, Kenan Gusenberg, and Billy Walsh, along with the publishers of Nyan King Music, Sony Music Publishing, and Universal Music Publishing. Warner Chappell Music won Publisher of the Year. The publisher released hit songs such as 10,000 Hours by Dan and Shay and Justin Bieber, Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, Lose You to Love Me by Selena Gomez, and Rockstar by DaBaby featuring Roddy Ricch. Taylor Swift and Stephen Colbert got into a comedic debate about her song Hey Stephen on The Late Show. Hey Stephen appears on Swift's album Fearless, and then the re-recorded version of the project titled Fearless, Taylor's version. The late night host on Tuesday presented a clip from the Colbert Report where he showed off a signed copy of Fearless that Swift had gifted him. Colbert, in the clip and on the Late Show, was convinced the song was about him. Swift denies the allegations during the skit, but suspiciously knew a lot about the comedian, including the exact location of his old office. The singer says to get back into the headspace to re-record Hey Stephen, she created a mood board that was full of photos of Colbert. Swift said, "Hey Stephen, it's not about you anymore. It's about more about my album 1989 is about that year when you spent waiting tables on the lunch shift at Scozzi's, an Italian restaurant at the River North area of Chicago that, by the way, serves an incredible slice of pizza." Swift said, dropping further knowledge about Colbert's personal life. Swift later claimed Hey Stephen was about Stephen King and was stopped by Colbert before she uttered his social security number. The pop star says he needs to shake it off, these feelings, and that her track Shake It Off is about him before she took a phone call from King. Fearless was released on Friday and contained 26 songs in total, including the 2010 Today Was a Fairy Tale that appeared on the soundtrack for Valentine's Day, and 6 songs that were previously released. Swift announced in November that she will be recording all her original music and doing task. And Swift announced in November that she will be re-recording all her old music after Scooter Braun sold the singer's master recordings to equity company Shamrock Holdings. The re-recording will allow Swift to own a version of her old song. She signed a new deal with Universal Music Group in November 2018. The deal allows Swift to own her master's recordings, starting with the release of 2019's Lover. And that is your entertainment report for Wednesday, April 14th, 2021. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. Follow the show on social media platforms, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes go to iHeartRadio, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.